Hello everybody, today I'll be showing you how to make one of these little guys, these little keychain lizards. Now for these keychain lizards, they are smaller than the traditional keychain letters. Oh my goodness, they are smaller than the traditional keychain lizards. I got it this time. And this is what they look like. They're very small. And you can use them as keychains. You can put them on your backpack or purse or wallet, really anything, or you don't even have to make it a keychain. But let's get into the tutorial. All right, for these lizard keychain, you're going to need 17 main body colors, which in this case it would be the green. That's the main body color. And then four secondary body colors, which for this lizard is the blue. Then you're gonna need 2 black beads for the eyes, and then either a key ring or a clip ring, scissors, and 2 feet of string. A disclaimer, this is not the best tutorial for this. I'm really bad at making tutorials, so yeah. Okay, so let's get straight into the tutorial. So first, you are going to take 2 of your main body color beads, and you are going to string them on either side of the string like this. Don't let them fall down to the bottom. And then you're gonna take this other string, or the opposite side with no beads on it, and you're gonna string that through like this, kind of like an X. And then to make them it even, you're gonna put those together like that and kind of straighten the string out, and then you're gonna pull this down like that. Now for the eyes, you are going to take 1 secondary body part and your 2 eyes, and then you're gonna put 1 eye like that, and then the secondary body part, and then this other eye. You're gonna take your string and you're gonna just string it through like that. Oops, I kind of messed them up, so let's do that. That's gonna be a problem. 1 second. I got it all fixed, and you're not gonna want your string to be tangled, so make sure it's straight, and then it should look like this, and then you're just gonna hold the 2 ends and then pull it down like that. Now so far it should look like this. Then you're gonna take 1 string, you're gonna put 2 beads on it. You're gonna take your other string and you're gonna just string it through so it can kind of make like sort of an X, kind of like that. And you're gonna put those 2 together and just string it down like that. Oops. Hold on, let me fix that real quick. You go, and now you have your head and the start of your body. Time to make the arms. You're gonna take 2 of your main body color, and you're gonna string them on and let them fall down like that. Next, what you're gonna do is you're gonna skip the first bead, and you're gonna take the same string you have the beads on and string it through the second bead, kind of like that. And then you're gonna hold it kind of like where the body is, and then you're gonna just pull it. Now there you go, you got your first on it, and should look something like this. Then you're gonna do it with the same thing with the other string. I'm gonna put 2 beads on, skip 1, and thread that through the second bead. Right, there you go, and so far it should look like this. You're gonna take your 2 secondary body color, then you're gonna string them on like gonna take this opposite string and string that through, and my strings got twisted again. Alright, gonna string it through like that and put this string through both beads. Make sure your string isn't tangled, and then you're gonna pull it. Gonna make it even. You're gonna hold those, and then you're gonna pull it all the way down. Looking wonky, you can adjust it a little bit by pulling the strings. And this is what it should look like so far. I'm gonna take two main body colors, and you're gonna string those on like that. You can take your other string and you're going to string those through and make sure they're even, just like that. Oh, and pull it down. Should look like this so far. Now it's time for the back legs. You're going to do the same thing as the front legs. You're going to take two beads, let them slide all the way down, and string one through it like that. And kind of move them so they're in the right position. Just gonna pull it until they are like this. Do the same thing with the other leg. We're gonna do this with the other leg. You're gonna put these two beads on, skip one, and thread it through there. Position them in the right place and pull them through like that. Now this is what it should look like, or it should look similar to this. If you think you've messed up, or if it doesn't look quite like this, then you can go back and try it, and check if you did everything right. And then come back, and if you did everything right, you can come back. If you think you messed up, you can restart the video. Next and last, we're going to do the tail, which is like this. I use 4 beads for it. What you do is you're gonna take your first or main body color, and you're gonna put one on, and you're gonna string it through this like that. Then you're gonna pull it down, and you should have the first tip of your tail. Next, you're gonna take another main body color, and you're going to string it on. Put this one through, kind of like an X. And there we go. Pull it through. And now you're going to take this one, another main body color, and you're going to string it through like that and pull it down. Now it's time for the last tail bit. The last tail piece, you're going to put it on. This should be a secondary, or your secondary color for the last bit of the tail. So you're gonna put it on like the X and then string it through like that. Now your lizard should look something similar to this. If you think you messed up, then again, you can rewind. Now you're just gonna tie a couple knots in it. I usually do 2 to 3 knots just to make sure it's sturdy. Now I'm done tying the knots. Just gonna make sure it's nice and stable there. Now if you don't wanna make it a keychain, then you're done. Here's your lizard. If you don't wanna make it a keychain, then you're gonna cut these 2 off. But if you do wanna make it a keychain, then stay for just 1 more minute. I'm using this clip ring. You can open it and it slides right on. If you're using one of these, then you're going to cut a little bit off like that, and then you're gonna add this after. If you have a key ring like this, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to put those on in a second. What you're gonna do for these ones is just cut a little bit, cut some off, leave a little bit left, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your key ring, you're gonna open it up like this, you're gonna press it down. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your lizard and you're gonna kind of make a hole like that, and you're gonna open your key clip, and then you're gonna slip that through, and there you go. You have your lizard keychain now. If you have a key ring like this, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to open this one. So what you're gonna do is you put this one on. You're gonna separate these two. You can put your nail in it or just something. Then you're gonna leave a little hole in it, and you're gonna slip that right on until, gonna slide it until it gets to this open area where it can move around freely. There you have it. You have now made a lizard, a mini lizard keychain. You can pretty much do anything with these. You can give them to friends, you can keep them, you can give them to other people. But I hope this tutorial was enjoyable and easy to follow. If you have any questions or any recommendations, then you can go ahead and leave them in the comments. And anyways, see you guys in the next one. Or something. I don't know. That's just what they say.